everyone, it's Nicole and welcome to my channel. Today we have a lot of work that we really need to do. I currently have 4 open orders on my Etsy account, and in those 4 open orders I have a total of 7 different products that I need to get made and get shipped out to my customers. So I thought I would take you along with me in a little businessy type vlog. Before we get into that part, I have 2 boxes of size, and Premier just had their start of summer sale. I don't know, big summer sale, whatever they called it. And they had some really great deals on some plushy yarn and some acrylics that were new. And I'm also trying to color match another acrylic that was a big twist color that so far is not out. This box is all of the plushy yarn I got. This box is the summer sale color box. And first they had a 3 package of the color Ocean. This was a $5 bundle for all 3 of those. They also had one, box down. They also had one in Seafoam, so I grabbed one of those too. They also had their Parfait Chunky XL for $5 a ball. And this is where I went in and grabbed a fairy pink and a bubblegum. And I also grabbed a sky blue and a blue, because I want to try to make stitch. So that's Parfait Chunky XL. And then they also had the Parfait Chunky Glitz. So I got one black, one yellow. I believe this was $5 a ball also. So we're going to try that out. And then this hat here that we need to ship today. This is one of probably my second most popular colors of green. And this is the Big Twist Value Forest Green. And this is literally the last skein of this that I have. And I'm hoarding this, and I'm scared. And I'm trying to find a color match to this. And so far, everybody that has brought in Big Twist brand from Joann's, like Hirschner's, the regular size balls, the value balls, this color, the forest green, nobody has brought in yet. So I'm chomping at the bit trying to find a color match, and I grabbed 2, and neither one of them are going to work. So I grabbed these 2 trying to color match, but strike 1 and strike 2, but it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I will get use out of these and put them to work. Anyways, this is the leaf green and the fern. So that's those 2. That was an attempt to color match this. It's not going to work, but don't worry, they'll get used. So that was the summer sale haul. That really bums me out. If anybody knows a match of that forest green color, please let me know. Either that or I'm just going to keep on fingers crossed that somebody will pull that in eventually. I know it's still early, so fingies crossed. Gotta try to move the box without waking a sleeping puppy. We don't need that drama right now. This was pre-summer sale. There were some things that I picked up because I want to try them on my slouchy beanies, and I think that they would be really good colors worked up in my slouchy beanies. And that is this colorway, which is a new one. This is the Premier Basics Multi in the color Pebble. I think this one would look really good in that. And then there was another one in here, and I got 2 of those, and this is the Premier Basics Multi. And this one is in the color Sand Dune. So we are going to try to do these in my slouchy beanies. So these have a purpose. So purchased with intent. See? Also purchased with intent and new to me because I've always wanted to try them, and they are 2 new colors that they just got in. Are their worsted value ombres, and I got 2 colors to try, and these are the 2 newer colors that they just added in. This one is moss ombre, and this one is mustard ombre. And then lastly, I wanted to grab one of their stash gold bags. This is their chenille. It's 500 grams. This is the mustard color. These are $5, guys. If you are just starting Ami, or you want to try Ami, or you just want to build your stash, $5 for 2 big balls, you can't beat that. But I wanted to see what this is like, because I checked as of today when I'm filming this, which is June 30th, and they were still $5. And I might try this out and do a plushie and go back in and order some more in some colors that I don't have. That way I'm stocked up. Ooh. Oh yeah, I like her. But yeah, $5 for 2 big balls. So we'll give it a whirl and see. But that's it. That's for the haul. But I wanted to see that color match with that green, which doesn't work, unfortunately. So now we're just going to sadly put everything back in the box and continue on with the with the businessy stuff and try to get some things taken care of. Okay, 2 orders are ready to go. That took care of 3 items. I do have this one ready, which is number 4. However, she has 3 of my Krabubu keychains to go with it. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I was like peeking around my light, trying to figure it out. Okay, so I have an orange, a grape, and a limeade Krabubu backpack buddy that I need to include with this order. So I think I have 2 of the 3 already done. Let me check. Orange, lime, and grape. The grape I know I don't have because I know I've already sold that one. Okay. So these guys are ready to go, but she doesn't want teeth on them. I don't have teeth on this one, so I have to sew the teeth on this one. So this one needs teeth. This one, she wants a color matching nose to color match the hood. So I have to undo the black nose, add a color match for this. This one needs white teeth, and then we need to make a grape one, and that will complete that order. This is the new pattern I just released about a week ago, 2 weeks ago now. It is in my Etsy shop in PDF format. I am working on a free YouTube tutorial for it though. Not 100% sure when it's coming out. I just released this week the tutorial for the granny square hats that you just saw me pack today. So that one released, I believe at the time I'm posting this, it should have been the video prior to this one. The tutorial for this is coming soon and it will be on my channel, but the pattern is up in my Etsy for that one now. I have it listed just for like $2 or $3, really inexpensive, just because he's so little. He is, as a plug for my pattern, he is easy and pretty quick. If you keep it at a minimum without the teeth and you just sew on like the squinty eyes, this can be done in like 45 minutes, which I don't think is too bad for a market make, especially for like a backpack buddy size, and then depending on what you sell your backpack buddies for. I used very skinny yarn for this. Bump up the size of your yarn, makes it a little bit bigger. This one I did in Posh. To sell this as a backpack buddy, to get it done in 45 minutes, you can easily get $10, $12 out of this at a market without a problem. And to do it in 45 minutes, I think that's pretty good. So let's get to making the changes on these guys. And then that actually will put all of our orders complete, which means we might actually have some time maybe to do something, to put something new up in the shop. I wasn't planning on that, but maybe we will. All right, let me go grab my yarn. For these little guys that I just showed you, I'm using the Loops and Threads Skinny Chenille. That's why they're coming out as little as they are. Like there's the palm of my hand. I mean, they're still a pretty decent size, but that's why they are as small as they are. So this is Skinny Chenille. The other one was Posh, so they could definitely be bigger. There's our green guy. We're gonna pause with the little boo-boos for a second because I have some happy mail I want to share, and I am so excited because I know what this is, and it's from my barter buddy here on YouTube, and she is amazing. She hooked me up, and I cannot wait to make with this what I have in mind to make with this. This is gonna seem really lame to a lot of people. guys, I'm so excited. That's 3. 4. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this towards the top of the list. And we're gonna make some plarn. And I have an idea what we're gonna do, and you're just gonna have to stay tuned and wait and see what we make with said homemade plarn. Thank you, Barter Buddy. So I started working on the first kit, and I think it's gonna be, well, the one that I'm working on right now is the micro crochet sunflower kit, and I'm setting it up to be some type of a sunflower earring. And I think I'm kind of going back and forth right now whether I just want it to be a sunflower or if I want to make it where you can do just a sunflower or a sunflower granny square, so you can do 2 different types and then include enough to do 2 different types of earrings in it. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to play around with just how much of the thread it's actually going to use, and then let that determine really how much we're gonna put in it and whatever. But here's my thought, and as I started to put this kit together, I feel like the value is going to be there. I feel like the contents is going to be there. But when you purchase a kit, the packaging that it comes in, I'm struggling with the outside package. I feel like that it needs to be in some kind of like a small zipper pouch or a small zipper bag. Like, I don't, right now I just have it in like a plastic cellophane bag, and it's not doing it for me. And I don't feel like my thought is if I bought that, everything that's there, I'm gonna need to make this. So whether I'm downstairs or in my family room or in my living room or wherever I am, I'm going to want to take that with me. So I'm thinking, do I want it to be a reusable pouch? So I guess that's where I'm at, and I'm coming to bounce off of you guys because there was a lot of positive feedback about doing the kits, and a lot really wanted to try the micro crochet. I also feel like micro crochet is really starting to pick up in trend too. So let me know your thoughts, if you would rather see some kind of like a zip reusable bag to keep all of your kit contents in. And then also too, I know hooks are very, very personal. When you get to that small of a hook, the Boy versus Susan Bates inline versus not, it's not as noticeable because it's so tiny. The biggest difference is whether you have an ergonomic grip or if it's the straight metal grip. So my thought is do I just offer a metal, and then if you need something with a grip, you can get an add-on on your own? Or do I just get a straight metal and offer it as an add-on? I don't know, there too. Let me know your thoughts. Just trying to bounce some ideas around there and get some feedback, and maybe try to pick the best of what everybody is looking for. I know we all like options, but sometimes too many options makes things too confusing, and I don't want to make things harder than what they need to be. I know why this isn't working. I'm not using the right hook, and I'm too busy yapping. I need to down my hook size. I'm using a 5. I need a 4. 5 is for posh. Redo. It's amazing what using the right size hook will do to a project. Oh my gosh. whole day has gone today. And I think after I sew this shut, I'm actually going to call it a day at the office, because everything that I seem to touch over the last hour has fell apart or has been wrong or I've messed up. So I think, with that being said, I think I might grab a ball of yarn and work on something random for the rest of the night. We have a head. We still need to do his hood and his ears, but that is going to be a tomorrow problem. Since this is the last of our orders on our list, I think what I'm gonna do is take one of the new yarns that I just got from Premier, and I think I'm gonna make a slouchy beanie tonight, just because I haven't made one in a really long time, and I know those go very good in my shop. Those two have been added too, so that's adding to my aggravation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one of my new yarns and I'm gonna take it upstairs with me, and I think if I have any free time this evening, I'm gonna work on a slouchy beanie and just put it up as stock in my shop. And I'm just not gonna work on a custom because I'm fearful that if I touch this anymore, it's gonna fall apart. So we'll finish this up tomorrow morning. I'm so glad that I took last night and decided to not work on anything really of great importance. I needed that brain break. I did take with me last night, I wanted to keep my hands going. I was in that mode where I really wanted to crochet, didn't want to do anything with my orders because I was really messing some stuff up. So I grabbed my new skein of the ombre in mustard, and was really curious on how this was going to work up. It shows that it's an ombre, like you can see it a little bit. I wanted to see what it looked like, and I started doing a slouchy hat, and I will say I got really far into it. I think I only have like 4 rounds left. Oh, there's my hook. But this is what it looks like worked up. Mind you, this is in half. So I went through, that's what we did last night. This is one of those patterns where it is just, when your brain needs a break, you can just, your hands just can go on repeat. Now if you look right here, and then there was also another spot right here where there's white. It kind of ombre-ed a little weird, but I kind of like how it's going. It's not, whoops, it's not really too light, it's not too dark, but if you see, it's going dark to a little bit lighter, but not too much. Now we're headed back to dark. So, and there's a lot more on here than what I thought. So, I did get through I have to finish the row that I'm on, and then I only need to do 2 more rows and finish everything off. So maybe I will finish that today too. We'll see what happens. That would be nice. I want to get this other guy finished though, because I really want to get this order packed and finished up today. But let's finish this, and then if we have time, we'll finish that. Sounds like a good game plan for the day. Oh no, that's wrong. This is, I'm already off to the wrong start. Like, that's not good.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host, Jennifer. 95 to go there, and I really hate going to 95. So, I placed some yarn in my cart, and I wanted to get both of the new varieties because I want to say career.
I should have 50. Did it look like 50 in there? I don't think it looked like 50 in there, but some of the 9 scrunchies in there, they're a little deep, and you can't really see them behind. But I feel like I'm doing good. I have 50 scrunchies. I don't even have to think about it. Has been helping me a lot with production. So, yeah, that's just what's on my mind, is what I've been thinking about. And like I said, 7:45, which means I should stop working now. I should go downstairs. I should get on my computer and go watch a different screen, also known as scrunchie time. How many scrunchies can we make tonight? Do the montage. I only made 8 scrunchies for the haul, through every single color and how much was stocked, and I counted them all to make sure that what was stocked was correct, and it is. So I have 70 scrunchies, and that's cool. Yeah, no, it's really cool, I guess. So, yeah. We're having a very rainy day here in Missouri right now. Since it's daytime, I'm not going to be making scrunchies. We have some stuff to do. I need to take some photos. I think that I will probably work on a hexagon pattern for a little bit, at least an hour or two, and then, depending on how long that stuff takes, it might be time to move on to scrunchies. Cool. I just did some editing on my bag and 1 bucket hat that are ready to go, so I made sure those were in there. Now we're going to take some pictures, drawing with some hats that I have. Firstly, smiley face bucket hat from the last Forever Finish video.
Sometimes I even step out of my comfort zone. Oh, and treat myself to a little souvenir. It's where I reconnect with nature. Quebec City, it'll resonate with me.
Beanie. Okay. Last hat from our Trend Pride video. I'd also like to take a picture of it on my mannequin, but my mannequin is fully dressed right now. I don't really want to inconvenience. So that one good for now. I have 2 more things right now, and that is We All Remember. Actually, this needs to be finished, so let's do that. There's some ends that I have to weave in on the inside, see that. Oh, and then I will store them in my closet until they're ready to be sold. Then, and change so that I can take some product photos of this guy after I weave in the ends and add on the single crochet around the sleeves. Okay, that's the plan.
all of my Etsy orders are shipped. Everything is up to date, which makes me very excited because I haven't been in this position for a really long time, so I feel like I can breathe a little bit, which is good because now I can go ahead and start working on and focusing my time on these kits, and there are a couple other things that I would like to take care of for the channel. So yes, last thing I think we're gonna do in this vlog, let's move that cord because it's driving me nuts. We're gonna wrap this up and finish it since it is almost done, and then I think that's where we're gonna end it. I love a good thunderstorm. I just hope that it ends soon because my son and I, we're supposed to go to a Major League Baseball game tonight. I love making this hot. I can just sit back, listen to a thunderstorm, watch a good movie, get into rhythm, and just vibe. I'm gonna have a ton of this yarn left too. That one hit close. Are you scared? It's getting spicy out there, boys. Oh, that one hit really, really close. My dog is trying to hide under my chair right now. And the other one, I don't think he could care less. He is trying to hide under my desk. He is scared stiff. Dashy, are you scared? Are you scared? Are you scared? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we're scared. Are we scared? Yeah, get your stuffy. Come here. Hi. We're getting a little bit later start today because last night was so much fun. We had a great night at the ballpark. The weather actually cleared out for us just in time, thank goodness, because it got crazy bad. In that last clip I showed you with that raining and the thunder and lightning, we actually had a ton of flooding in our area. Fortunately, we weren't affected by it. But there are a lot of people that were, but thankfully we have a great first responder group of departments around our area, so they were able to help them take care of it, and everything seems to be back to normal today, thank goodness. But we had a wonderful night. We got home late. I got a late start today. I did get everything for my shop shipped. Currently sitting at no open orders, which is nice because now I can take a little bit of a deep breath. I did get my slouchy beanie seamed together, both sides. I'm working on the final round rim of that. I'm going to finish that up in this vlog today, and then we're going to wrap up this vlog and start the next one. So yeah. What do we think? Brown for sure. I think we're gonna do gold. matches the vibe. She's getting a little worn. Looks like she had stitches. Whoop, can't see. Hey, there we go. I love this yarn. I just want to say, Premier's yarn, this is the first that I've used their acrylic. This is not working right because it's a foam hat and this, or a foam head, and this hat is on the heavier side because of the weight of it's big. Okay, there we go. I'm impressed with Premier acrylic. I love the feel of it. It's not scratchy like Red Heart is. And normally when I do these, I use 2 skeins if I use a Red Heart. And this is how much I have left. There's a lot of yarn here. I don't know. Maybe we can get a granny square beanie out of this. I'll have to weigh it and see what it weighs at. But yeah, this is the hat. I'm gonna actually take photos of this and post it in my Etsy. And oh, look at that side. I love how this, it reminds me of a sunflower, so I think this one is gonna go good for fall. Yeah, that really looks good. There. Yeah. Love this. Love this so much. I love how this turned out. I immediately want to go grab the green one that I got in my order and do another one. But that will be for another vlog because I need to wrap this video up, which is where we're going to call the end of it for today because I need to start my next vlog or else my video for next week won't be on track. So with that being said, thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you've been inspired, and if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I'm working towards my first 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and I'm almost there. And until next time, see you soon.